Yo, jeez. He's acting wild fucking me.
Help! They're gonna kill me.
I'm gonna do it.
Help! They're gonna kill me.
I got holiday. Instructions for Crane. Crane against my protests. Really? Protestations? You really went for that? Okay. I would have said under protest. Sarge wanted me to give you a copy of the newest backdoor for the Pip-Boys instead of going through the current OS. It accesses a lower level of code within the device. Once it does that, something quite interesting happens. Now I'm wasting my time. All you need to do is pull the plug from the back of the Pip-Boy. Carefully this time. Then simply insert into any Pip-Boy provided the plug is removed, and the backdoor program should do the trick automatically. Once inside, you can pull data from any Pip-Boy you find. Coordinates, logs, you name it. Sarge is hoping that if we find any vault dwellers in the field, we'll be able to locate more vaults through their Pip-Boys. You know what that means. Hell, knowing you probably end up leading the vault dwellers to us rather than the other way around. I hope Sarge knows what he is doing. Crane must be an asshole. Holy crap, where to start? I'm just glad I have this thing to write it all down. We've been locked down in this vault for weeks now. I've been bored as hell, and the games on these things got old fast. It was fun putting notes saying kick me on Caroni's back for a while. But next thing you know, Brass says there's a paper shortage. Also, it's not exactly easy playing a prank on someone who spends all their time in their room. Me and the boys were trying to reprogram the Assaultron to give him a wedgie, but yeah, the less said about that, the better. It was then that I remembered Lazansky telling me that he reprogrammed our Pip-Boys for Sarge, so we can better track our guys on Glowing Sea missions. Well, the joke's on you, Lazansky. I found a way better use for your stupid program. I got a few of the squad together and managed to break into the kitchen to take the week-old Mirelurk soup that had been smelling out the canteen for days. Then we hoisted it by a rope over the atrium. After that, all we had to do was watch Caroni walk down the hallway to get his dinner after everyone else had gone to bed. God, I can't even describe my anticipation watching the little Caroni blip move along my Pip-Boy screen. By the time the blip appeared in the atrium, I lifted my head, and there he was, completely unaware that he was going to smell like a dead Mirelurk in the sun. I told Jones to pull, and the next thing you know, the goop came falling on his head. His face was a fucking picture. I swear he was about to cry. Haven't seen him since. And to think Sarge wanted to use these things to track us for the mission tomorrow. What an asshole. There's the Mexican Pip-Boy coordinates. What a vile piece of shit. These people. Like, and I know the gunners are supposed to be vile shitbags, but like, it just seems like a lot. Thanks for getting all this hit on the cheek. As long as one was good. Could not care less. Boosh. And this is one of the 2 ways you can get the Tesla kit. Sometimes I irritate the shit on myself with bad shots. And just make like the best shot known to man for no reason. Makes me want to kick a stranger in their taint. All I got is mines for the most part. That sucks. Did I bring any Rad-X? Yeah. Did my game just crash? For real. It crashed like 2 days, but okay. Thankfully enough, I didn't just lose that like 45 minutes worth of I'm not rereading all that again. No. Yeah, I'm not reading all that shit again. Yeah. Get it a little bit more with that one. I think that I did all that just to basically get killed by lag too. I mean, I didn't get killed, but essentially it's the same shit. You have to restart all this. Well, he's up and walking around this time? And there goes his arm. Do the Rad-X and shit once we get up there. Where it's necessary. Yeah. This thing is dope. So it's a radium rifle. But it does 25% damage and limb damage, but has more recoil. Which that's a no-brainer. Just take the extra damage and let it bump a little bit. Let's make them do extra shit. I don't know if they're gonna figure this out or not. I'm actually a little confused.
I think they got away.
As I throw it, are you fucking kidding me? Come on, dude. Why does this game have to be like this? I've been fucking fine this whole time without power armor. Doing great. Literally leveled up like fucking... I did like 5 fucking times at this point. But this mission, for some reason, I'm gonna have to do it a million times over. It feels like I've already done it a couple times. I'm just gonna try. Stop trying to play shit safe and just go after it. like the Death Claw. Yeah, we'll take that thing from far. Not having it. Darter's so annoying. Fucking 5 to shoot that thing one time. That sucks. What if I did this here? I don't know why I'm cautious. Stealth way on.
Targets in range. That's the last of them. We've got company.
It's too much, dude. Ooh. Ooh. Fuck.
Time to end this.
No way. How does it keep happening? Yeah, I should have fucking taken that. I'm so pissed off at this point. This isn't even the hard part of this mission. Maybe that's why I'm pissed off. I wish Ada would just drop into the fucking area. That's what's annoying me, is I can't get that stupid bitch to drop in. Good. Let's go. crazy much as the death claws really aren't shit in this one.
The last of them.
I'd say that in miss every shot. I literally killed him in stealth for the last like 4 times, but okay. Now I'm just being too reckless. I'm agitated. Be fair though, it's like my ninth run over here. It's starting to get fucking old.
Never fear, sir. We'll emerge victorious. Wireless protocols engaged. You may be using stealth.
Oh, just hit it.
I've lost them, sir.
I'm so fucking confused on where that thing came from. I'm guessing in here. But I just don't know when. Like,
I've got nothing. Gone.
I got scared for a second. It's just her head charging. I'm doing this, everything going on behind me still.
That's it.
No idea, I don't remember. It's not worth anything in the glowing sea. That's actually kind of nice. better use this thing for something, maybe a confessional of sorts. Will make me feel better about what I did. Here goes. Karoni, he never exactly was the ideal mercenary, but we worked well as a team. He was good at all the technical stuff, hacking terminals, getting through automated doors, disabling turrets, and me, well, I finished the job. It all changed, though, when we signed up for the Gunners. They were paying far more than we could make on our own, so it seemed like a no-brainer at the time. Little did I know what would happen when Karoni was forced to work with people other than myself. It's a terrible time to change the page. When I was assigned to my squad, it was like I had known them for years. We worked well together, and the guys respected me for my marksmanship. But Karoni was a different story. He was always an acquired taste, and his shyness frustrated Sarge. It was a mistake to shove a laser rifle into his hands, when I knew that his best skills lay elsewhere. I thought when we took the vault, things would change, that he'd come out of his shell. Instead, the opposite happened. It's these damn Pip boys, he's obsessed with them. He spends all the time in his room playing these games. I've tried to snap him out of it, tell him that Sarge is going to boot him out of the Gunners, or worse, but he always rebuffs me. It's funny, I still beat him in these games, despite him playing them longer than I ever have. If I hear best of 3 one more time, I might snap. Maybe one day he'll shape up, but I can't wait that long. I've got to do something quickly. I owe him for saving my life. His vault is filled with chems, and it's not like they're going to miss a few shots of Psycho. How many shots of Psycho did he give this kid? That he's just roaming the glowing sea like it's nothing. Hey, you wanna just stay out there, you can fight that fucking thing.
Powering down weapons, sir.
And that's not saying worth a shit. Oh. I said that shit out.
Off the scale. Screen. Ready to get back to the action.
Shouldn't have fallen down here because we're going back upstairs. If you'd have fallen down here trying to fight, it'd have been cool. I think as soon as he spawns, I am going to run away and hide and get a nice sniping position that I can hit him with multiple shots. I'm making a mission report here in case anybody comes across my body. If you're unable to identify me, I am Lieutenant Lazansky, Tech Specialist on Salvage Team 20. We managed to locate the wreckage. It's likely intact and survived the crash. That said, we underestimated the hostiles we would likely encounter on our mission, and as a result, 2/3 of the platoon is dead or MIA. It's likely I would have been right there with them if it wasn't for Karoni. I wasn't sure why the sergeant had picked the private to accompany us on the mission, but for a moment I was glad he did. My good feeling was short-lived, however. Despite saving us, Karoni wouldn't respond to orders. The only time he made so much as a peep was when one of our fire team killed a hostile. Every time that happened, Crony would look anxiously for another mutation to put down. We tried to tell him that every hostile he killed risked us being swarmed once more. He wouldn't listen. It was as if he was determined to get the most kills out of us all. Did he think this was some type of game? We didn't hold our position for long. Even Crony didn't fancy his chances with the two Deathclaws that flanked us. For once we agreed on something, we ran to a nearby cave, and it appeared that the beast had lost our scent. It was there we found some kind of pre-war weapon. Now, I had disassembled and reassembled a plasma rifle before, but this was like nothing I had ever seen. We had to get this back to base, but first we had to get some rest. When I woke up, I discovered that not only were all our mentats gone, but Crony was hunched over the weapon on a boulder, its constituent parts scattered across the rock face. At the time, even with death almost a certainty, I still couldn't let this promotion opportunity go. What an idiot. I tackled Crony, he fought back. Once the fray started, the rest of the team jumped in, all of us fighting over the weapon. The noise attracted what was left of the Glowing Seas population to our position, and soon we were running for our lives once more. To say we weren't so lucky this time was an understatement. I watched the rest of us being torn apart. The weapon, it worked. Crony fired it mindlessly into the storm. Its effectiveness is clear, but if it wasn't enough. The last I saw of him, he was running into the sea, the ribbons of electricity from his weapon slowly growing tinier and tinier in the fog. I got away again, most of me did anyway. I'm going to try and use a transmitter to radio for help, but it's only a matter of time now.
We may have an enemy.
Yeah.
Destruction is at hand.
How does that not hit you at all? Yeah, this is gonna piss me off. Those don't make any sense why they're so good. There it is. I'm partially shitting myself at this point. This is the worst part of the mission.
The robot workbench is a powerful tool.
Hear their mayday. I have a feeling or the Creation Club made this plane. I don't remember this being here. I could be wrong as all hell. But I don't remember it being here by any means. Doesn't mean it wasn't. Just means I don't remember it. looked like Bud didn't care if it was friend or foe. He was just letting loose.
Found you.
Here.
Got one. Any idea where they went?
That's nice. I need another one, but that's nice.
Hey,
It's at least a good sale.
I'd be happy to.
Here's what I'm gonna try and do. I don't need this thing out anymore. It's just gonna bug the shit out of me. I think he comes from this way here. Rather than letting him just pop out on me, I'm gonna get this area set up. I was like, I remember where it's at and everything. Alright, mission accomplished. The aircraft is in pieces, but those pieces are intact. We're about to check inventory, see if we can carry some of this equipment back to the Vault 95. Until we saw a blue light in the fog. As it grew closer, we raised our weapons. I could hardly believe my eyes. It was good-for-nothing Karoni. It didn't take long to guess why this coward survived. He had something hoisted over his shoulder, glowed brightly. Fucker was gonna give away our position. I told him to put it down. He didn't. I told him it was in order. He didn't respond. We drew our weapons again, and I ordered once more. He stood there, and I told my men to approach. As they surrounded him, some kind of lightning bolt shot from that thing, turned felt into ash. We covered the area in bullets, but when the smoke cleared, the son of a bitch was gone. He couldn't go one circuit without tripping over his shoelace, but now he can disappear in a flash. We darted in the fuselage for cover, and he came at us again. He didn't even take cover as he pursued us, and took out 2 more of our men. I was as sure as dead, so I leapt at him and hit him squarely on the jaw. He fell onto the floor of the cabin. What was left of us joined me in holding him down. We hated the fact that we needed him alive, but command needed to know what happened out here. Otherwise, I would have shot the bastard myself. Bastard may have put up a good fight, but people like that, even with every advantage, they always lose.
Who?
I don't know, look like. Oh, I hope that did some damage. Not much at all. This isn't even doing much damage. Assaultatron, that did though.
Bingo. Hey,
Glad to be of service.
Alright. I did leave my fusion cells with you. Definitely don't want that many. Like 190 is good. Give you that. Anything else? No, it looked good. Before I go and fucking kill myself. Get back over here and take a nap. Be careful. careful with this Tesla cannon not to shoot towards yourself, as it leaves electricity on the ground as well, and like scatters next to people. Does a mean amount of damage. I wonder if with the Tesla coiled power armor, if it does a little more. Stay your ass out of my kitchen, dude. You don't need to be fucking in there. Knock it off. No reason to be whining like that. You're doing it because you can't get in the kitchen. You don't need to be in there. Now that this is done, may go do that first. Then go check out a new thread. Afterwards, we may have to do fire support and finally start some of the main story. It just regenerates the fucking clip back. That's awesome. It doesn't regenerate the clip back pretty quickly. It does, like, splash damage around where you shot. It's pretty impressive. I hope my phone didn't just die like an idiot. Awesome. Looks like I'll no longer have a phone. That'll suck. Terrible timing, Wes. On the stream there, then.